We are together once again. We'll get rid of that. Interesting. It started off where it was before, which is really kind of cool. I like that. So, this is part two. We did part one this morning, and we're still drinking coffee. I think we're on walk number 4 now. But Tia, I'm finding that once the weather gets cooler, she is absolutely bonkers. Her energy level is through the roof. So let's look at the notifications for a moment. And what do we have here? Let's check this out. Artist, alchemist, and mama. Here to listen. Gracefully be. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful artwork. Look at that. Very cool. This is interesting. I love stats. Big fan of stats. Passwords. Credit card numbers. What do your devices know about you? Social security number. Deleted files. Text messages. Phone calls. Bank account info. Recent files. Name and address. Recently visited sites. Recent locations. Current location. Contacts. Cyber crime statistics right here. You know, there's a guy that I watch every day. And he has tried for years to de-Google all his life. And he doesn't want anybody having any kind of spyware on him. And I remember one day I was with Ravi, and Ravi explained to me all the stuff that Google does with your information and how they sell it, and how Facebook does what they do, and how they make millions, billions actually, billions, selling your information to companies. And if you think about it, how many times will you text something and then for the next week or so you're seeing that? Because I was looking at some Jeeps, and then for about, I would say, almost a month, all I saw was Jeeps. And even people within your inner circle will look up stuff, and you'll suddenly have that in your search. It's interesting to me. This morning was a great broadcast. I took it, put it on TikTok, flipped it so it fit, and I think it's got 400 views, even though it's 9.5 minutes long. So what I'm going to try to do each day is have different broadcasts that are shorter, that can be repurposed or even cut up. Because once you get over 10 minutes, very few people watch. I would say beyond the first 2 minutes, if you looked at the statistical data. Now, if you have people within your inner circle who are somewhat nosy and know you, and maybe put it on in the background, and that's the wonderful thing about podcast, is you can go for a walk, you can do your housework, you can do some work, and you can listen to it in the background. It's not as distracting. You can multitask while you're doing it. But while we're on our devices, all this information is available, right? Like, it's wild. And so many individuals now, especially older individuals, are having a rough time with, scam after scam after scam. It's loony. All right, so let's go back. I just have to hit this. we will check the notifications for today. Now, what we were looking at earlier was verified. And even with verified... Oh, Tim Brown. There he is. So let's showcase Tim. I haven't done that in a while. There's Tim there. And what's Tim up to here? Confident speaking community, which we all know if we know him. It looks like he's got a link here. I've never gone to this link. Oh, wow. This is nice. And there's free downloads. This is nice. This is actually a beautiful site. Oh, and you can even leave a donation here, which is cool. Let's see if I can go here. I'm in Restream right now, and I'll go here, and now you can see it. Click this. And this is Tim's site, as you can see, and there's some free downloads. There's a great picture of Tim there, and it has, I believe on the bottom here, a place where you can donate, which is fantastic. And he spends countless hours helping people all over the world with their verbal skills. I'm glad I showed that. That's good. Okay, so let's go to Pro. And I have to click this. And we're back to me. Okay. A lot of different buttons here. It's wild. Okay, so Home X. Now they call it X Pro now. But it used to be TweetDeck. Alright, we have time maybe for just a couple more things here. Let's get rid of that. David's a great guy. This gentleman right here. Been following him for years. And he's in the fashion industry. So I highly recommend following him. Don't forget to follow Tim today as well. And let's go off the verified page and see what's going on for a moment. And we have just enough time here to mention a few people. All right. Here's someone I've been following for a while who's a Canadian. And this is Dee. This is her website as well. All right. Let's go to the next one. And another individual who does broadcast, I think, at least 3 or 4 times a week. Nino's Digital Cafe. And you can see here, he had a broadcast the other day for 12 hours. That's far better than I could ever do. I lose interest after, I would say, 1 hour. 1 hour is about the maximum I'm willing to be on air a lot of times. Unless there's a lot of guests and there's good interaction, then I'm okay with maybe staying an hour and a half. That's prime. I like this one here. As we get older, we don't lose friends. We just find out who are the real ones. All right, let's see here. What are we at? This is perfect right here. So if you can, please put the hashtag Restream. If you can also, I would love for you to subscribe. And if you can also, please, some of these suggestions here, follow them and tell them how you found out about them by leaving them a comment. That would be very helpful. Have a great day, and this is the afternoon broadcast.